Yo. What's up? It's your boy Big C with Real Talk. Just want to drop a couple of nuggets, talk a little bit while I'm on the way to work, yo. Um, yeah, I'm in South Florida, yo, on the way to work, on the way to Palm Beach to do my thing. Um, but I just want to say some things about what I've been seeing online, around the neighborhood, whatever. They passed a law down here where you can carry, everybody can carry on 4th of July. Where I live at, it wasn't a lot of gunshots. I didn't hear a lot of gunshots. I saw a lot of fireworks. But in other areas around Fort Lauderdale, they was lighting it up. And that's why I really stayed in the house. I came home because I didn't want to be driving down the street from a people's house, and somebody, light up and a bullet come in my car or something like that. Hit my kids, a wife, or me. So I just wife wasn't feeling well. I said, well, I'm gonna go to the house, man. And they lit it up right in front of right where my balcony is. I got a chance to see them light up the sky. The city did it. It was good. Our people were still slaves back then. It's the independence for the white folks. It wasn't independence for black folks. It was independence for white folks. But they had the barbecues and light up and stuff. You get a chance to see your family, and stuff like that. So I went and kicked it with my family for a little while, and I came home. Came home and chilled with the wife. We sat on the porch, watched the fireworks, and that's that. you know. But life goes on, life keeps going on, and that's what I want to talk about, yo. That's what I want to talk about. Um, Let me tell y'all, I'm just telling you the real. I know some of y'all, gangster or not, y'all know God, y'all read the word. A lot of I work around a lot of young soldiers down here in South Florida. That's about it. And when I talk to these guys, and I'm telling them about the Bible, excuse me, y'all, they know. Hold on. Excuse me, y'all. Had to have a little intermission there. Well, they know a lot about the Bible, and I'll be shocked, I'll be shocked. I'm like, yo, man, so you know a lot about the Bible, you know? But then again, we still act ratchet and act certain type of way. A lot of us, a lot of them, because that's all they see. That's all you see. That's all you listen to. In the morning, I get up, pray to God, pray that He keep you alive another day, pray that you don't have to shoot nobody. Then some dudes wake up looking for it. But you got those dudes that, hey, they don't handle their business in the street. But they don't really want no smoke. But they could get the smoke, they could bring the smoke, but they don't really want no smoke. All they want to do is be able to make some money, take care, so they can take care of their baby mama, wife, whatever, or just take care of themselves. People like to look good. People like to do their thing, feel good about themselves. But one thing I know about these places, certain places, like you got them, you got it in Miami. You got certain places that's gully, that's ratcheted out, that's ghetto as hell. Then you got some places in Chicago like that, New York, all over the world. All over the country. Matter of fact, all over the world. And all they see is ratchetness. Because that's what seed was planted in our neighborhoods. You know, that's that. You know, they built a bunch of what we're gonna do with these people. You know, from way back in slavery days when the people got free, and all the black people started moving up north from the south, and moving out west, midwest, and all that in these areas, trying to get away from the Jim Crow laws, trying to, you know, be successful. These people say, yeah, we gonna start building all these projects, and they didn't build the projects to look like a condo. They built the project to look like a freaking prison. They made it ugly. I mean, they made it like just so you can go live and get up, go to work, come back home, drink, smoke, get high, fight, kill each other. They don't give a goddamn. That's the mentality. So that's what they did, you know. That's what they did. That's why you see all these projects in Chicago, all these projects in New York, projects in Miami, projects in Lauderdale, projects in Louisiana. You see all, and then you wonder, you was like, man, why do people act like this? Just imagine if you grew up and most of these apartments, what, 2 bedrooms, and if you get a 3 bedroom, whoa, you good. And these people have 5 and 6 kids. Back in the day, they have more kids, 8 kids, 9 kids. You know, back in the day, they used to they're a product of their environment. Look, when I was coming up, we had music to choose from. You can listen to jazz, rock and roll, hip hop, or some popular music. But now, on our radio stations, even on Sirius, all you hear is, on Sirius Radio, all you hear is, nigga, I'll kill you. Oh, nigga, you a op. You even got the females rapping gangster now, spitting bars about their tool or their gat or whatever y'all, or their burner or whatever y'all young folks call them, scrap. You know, strap or scrap or whatever. Some people say strap, some people say scrap. You know, but that's what we talk about, murder and mayhem. But I want to drop a real something for you to really think about. Think about this. If you was a colonizer, right, and you had these people working for you all these years for free, and then all of a sudden they want their freedom, because they've been praying to God, and they've been praying to God, because back then they worked for hours. They didn't live long. A black man, a slave, you're an OG if you get reach 30. You know, and most of them died when they was like 40 because they worked around the clock. They worked them non-stop. They beat them for anything. You know, and they beat them bad. Man, it wasn't they beat them with freaking bull whips, man. Something you would hit a bull with. That jump would rip your skin. Just imagine getting beat by an extension cord. It's 10 times worse than that. It's 10 times worse than that. And I'm saying, and so if you was a colonizer and you was able to treat people like that, and in your mind, oh, they're animals. They gotta be animals. How strong they are. Look how, but they know we're not animals. They know we're the chosen people. God blessed us with melanin, with strength, spirituality. You know, I don't want to get too dirty, but our penis is bigger than theirs. So, most cases. So they felt infuriated, man. We said we got to keep these. We can't never let these niggas free. But when they did, because that was in God's plan to get us free, and get us to not serving Baal and serve him, we said, okay, we ain't gonna serve Baal, we'll serve you. God just free us. God freed us, and we still was in bondage because it was so we can remember. We don't never want to go back there again. We're gonna do right. We're gonna trust God. We're gonna fight for our freedom. We're gonna show love to our sisters and brothers. We're gonna come together, and that's how it started out. That's how it started out. Brothers were sticking together back in the day. Brothers was coming together. Brothers was like, yo, they slapped them with that Jim Crow law and was treating them like second-class citizens because of their past. And that's why I know a lot of young brothers out there and sisters out there, and even some old heads are like, yo, man, I don't want to talk about that Jim Crow junk. I don't want to talk about that slavery stuff. That's in the past. But how many people know that if you're not out there working for yourself, got your own business, got your own stuff, you're not free. If you working and you just paying rent, paying car note, paying on your furniture from Renter Center or whoever, everything you paying on, and if you don't work, you lose everything. You out on the street, you ain't got no property. You a slave. You're just a modern day slave. So now these brothers in the hood, these brothers they up on all that, but they just don't have a lot of information about the past. That's the only thing that's making these brothers go out there and scrap up and be ready to kill one another. Because if you really, really, really saw life through the eyes of a slave or ex-slave, you would be like, oh no, we got to stick together because these mother might try to come back and put us back in slavery. Oh no, we got to stick together, nigga. That's what y'all gonna think. But y'all ain't think that because we've been so-called free for a few years. Because remember, man, Jim Crow law went all the way from the 1800s to goddamn damn near 1968, 1967. Man, I was a freaking baby, and I was born in 1968, bro. That jump wasn't long ago. Nigga couldn't swim in the same swimming pool. Nigga had to go. Excuse me while I was saying that word. A brother had to go in the back of the restaurant with his old lady. Now that that gotta be demeaning when a bunch of people, other men like you, got two legs like you, but they're another color. But they can call you boy in front of your old lady. They could spit on you. They could slap you around and drag you to the jailhouse. They ain't even no cop. They say, arrest this man. I'm making a citizen arrest. They used to do that to black people, man. I'm making a citizen's arrest. They used to do this. See, but we wasn't here for none of y'all young cats wasn't here for none of that. And everybody screaming, even the people who around you, the old heads, is like, nah, I ain't teaching them that because I don't want them to have no slave mentality. They ain't got a slave mentality already because it's already in them. Because after people go through so much abuse and so much freaking trauma, that junk is like a generational curse. It goes from generation to generation. But y'all, you're too afraid to go kill and go. And I ain't saying that you should be going killing some white people, but you're too afraid to go war with some white boys that you know if you go over there, you can't go in that white neighborhood right there. And that's like that in the city, not in the country. It's like that in the city. You can't go in that neighborhood right there, boy. You got to kill one of them white boys over there. Real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the city. Y'all in New York. I don't know about Chicago, but all over the world, it's a neighborhood where you can't go if you black by yourself. Can't do it. You come up missing. Or say 5 of y'all go over there. About 5 of y'all go over there. Guess what? Oh, you say you want to date, a white girl you want to go to school with and all that, and you trying to slide over there and holler at her. Man, guess what? White boy's gonna do something to you. And that's in this 2023, and it's like that. So you can't tell me. You can't. You're walking around with blinders on, a lot of you. Not all of you, just a lot of you. And then some of y'all know, y'all just don't care. But if you really know what it was a lot of stuff that they hide from you, you wouldn't be out here with those machine guns or those handguns pointed at a black dude like yourself, a brother like yourself. Now I know stuff go on in the hood. Brothers get in a fight. Brother might get so mad he want to kill you, or he done killed your uncle, and then we had to form gangs and stuff to protect ourselves, to protect our brothers, our family, our friends, because the other dudes over there, they want to be bullies. I understand all of that. And back then, they used to fight each other with chains and knives and stuff. Now, then they start having guns. Now, it's AK-47s and all that. Shooting up each other, killing each other. Online, talking about killing one another. Telling people, oh, you better not, when you ride on this block, this is the rules. And you all doing this so the people, you giving them information because they do data. That's what these cell phones are for. That's what these cell phones are for. That's why they want to be able to watch and listen to everything you do because they study you. And then they say, okay, now go get some people who look like them. Or matter of fact, back in the day, they'll have you used to call them studio gangsters. Now, ain't no studio gangsters. These boys actually doing what they saying. And now the people coming, putting charges on you. I ain't gonna say no names, but y'all got some examples out there. These people coming back, putting charges on a brother, for spitting lyrics about what he did. Going in the booth, high and drunk, feeling good. You rowdy, you done been listening to some negativity all day. You been in negativity all day, so guess what? A nigga gonna go and spit negativity. They gonna get rich off of our negativity. They know this. They planned this. They wrote a book on this. How we gonna handle these? We gonna make them think they free, but they ain't free. They just slaves. And everything that they get belongs to us. They just think it's theirs. Because of them. They got zones and codes. They came in my mother's house and cut her tree down. Because it was an orange tree. She had an orange tree and she had a grapefruit tree. They didn't want her having the tree. They said the tree, we gonna cut this down because this tree's sick. Now the tree been there all this long time when white people owned the house. For years. My mother didn't buy the house. Few years down the line, hey, we gotta cut that tree and that tree. We gonna build this tree right. We gonna replace it with these trees. So my mother's like, no, you're not. Ain't nothing wrong with them trees. Them trees been there. And they still cut them down, y'all. How can somebody come on your property and cut down your trees on your property. It's your property. Is that freedom? Tell me. Is that freedom? I mean, that ain't freedom to me. Must tell you, oh, you on your land, you parked in your grass, you parked on your house, in front of your house. Oh, you can't park the car like that. That's against the law. We can write you a ticket. That's why you got some of these white folks and people live in the country. Because see, you get a big old piece of property, you got a bunch of dudes walking around with shotguns, and you got some dogs in the yard, and you got a big old fence around your joint. This is my property. Cannot come up on here. But in the city, in the urban areas, they can't have them orange trees. They can't have them. Nah, they might try to make money off them orange trees. They might try to make money off them grapefruit trees. Because if you got a bunch of grapefruit trees in the back of your yard and orange trees, you could go and harvest them things, take them to the store and sell them, and make a profit every year. When it's mango season, when it's orange season, So guess what? They don't give you. That's why the ghetto is full of projects. Ain't nowhere where you could grow something and sell it, unless you make a little garden like some of them people do. But I'm talking about having some property where you can make a real profit. No, ain't none of that. So guess what we do? Some of us go and try to find a job. Got to get on the subway, go over here, go there. Because ain't no jobs right there where you live at, because it's dangerous. They don't want to put a Walmart there. They don't want to put a Target there. Mom and pop stores might be there, but that ain't going to hire no bunch of people. And there ain't going to be too many mom and pop stores. Back in the day, they used to have storehouse. Mother being there with a storehouse, then somebody go tell on them because they jealous or they want to do it. And guess what? If you living in the projects, I'm talking about the project with all these apartments. They tall, tall, big buildings, full of people. It's enough money for everybody to make with all them people. Why we gotta snitch on one another? Why we gotta kill it? Because we get that junk from back in the day. See, if you know, you don't know where you come from, you ain't even gonna know where you're going to. You ain't even gonna know why you do this and why you act like that. If you don't know your uncle, you got an uncle or a family member who act just like you, look like you, all that. Because it's in the genes, it's in the blood. So when we act a certain way and we don't know why we act a certain, we just acting out. Oh, this just me. No, man, it's a reason why you like to drink a lot. Or it's a reason why you like to smoke a lot of weed. Either you grew up in a house where they smoked a lot of weed, or they drink. You had an uncle that liked to drink. Mama done went to church every 3 days out of the week. But you had an old uncle staying there with you. He didn't go to church and none of that, but he smoked cigarettes and drank beer all day. Or you might have that uncle that might just drink a lot, drink all day. So and we see this stuff, and this stuff comes from systemic racism. This stuff comes from that. Because got in the hood, store open 24/7, and you could go buy whatever you want out that store. Whatever it is, cigarettes, beer, whatever. In the white neighborhood, man, 10, 11 o'clock, they got to stop serving beer. I know this. But in the hood, these people can serve you beer, whatever. In certain areas, they got liquor in their stores. Slot machines, everything to take your money. Around the clock, you make it, you spend it right back to them. So the money ain't circulating, going to the neighborhood so we can beautify the neighborhood, so we can freaking build up the neighborhood, so we can create jobs for one another. No, all we do is kill, steal, and destroy each other, and that right there is the spirit of Satan, cause he comes like a roaring lion looking to see who he can devour, or he can take out, or he can use to do his dirty work, and then use you to devour, cause he ain't really got no power, cause Jesus took that from him. But if you don't know that, you gonna just be going around saying, calling yourself a God, and don't know what make you a God and why you a God and who is your God. You don't know that you God because you made a God image and He lived inside of you. If you accept Him and invite Him in, you gotta accept the devil and invite Him in. The devil just can't leap in you like TV say. You gotta invite Him in, and you invite Him in by the things you do and the things you say without even knowing. Say people perish for the lack of knowledge, man. So you can't be around here not having no wisdom, bro. You gotta have some godly wisdom. You gotta know what, and then you gotta study and read and watch that. You can't just sit up here and watch a bunch of people entertain you all day. It's all a distraction. Now I don't want to get all off topic, but all this stuff right here go hand in hand. All of this stuff go hand in hand. The Jim Crow laws, the slavery, and all these people telling you, oh, I got an argument with my own mother. I told her, I said, yo, Mom, I don't celebrate 4th of July simply because of these reasons. I ain't gonna say all of this stuff right now, but I had my reason. Everybody got their reasons to believe what they want to believe. She told me, oh, I ain't no African. I ain't never seen Africa. Da, da, da. Okay, that's good, but you couldn't drink in the same water fountain as white people wanted to. Did you? I mean, you came from Georgia, right? Your last name, your maiden name, your daddy last name, it's another man's last name. It's not his last name. We getting sunned from generation to generation. I say my last name is a white man's last name. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because it was passed down, nobody turned around and said, hey, look, we gonna change all us just gonna change our names and give ourselves a last name, because nobody thought to do that, because it's people like you walking around that's been taught that got the coon in them. And I didn't mean to call my mom. It just came out. I apologize to her. But I'm just saying, I was just trying to say that's the reality. You want to try to erase your history and hide stuff from your children that you need to be telling them, because the white man, the people in the red, those people, they tell their kids everything about us. They tell their kids all kind of stuff there, but they hide the fact that they try to hide we slaved them, or if they let, but the ones the white right wingers do, but the ones in the freaking rednecks, the haters, they telling their kids, yo, they used to be this and they used to be that, and they still animals. Look how they kill each other and this and that and the other. So that's why the kids they make sure they got the best books. They try to make sure they got everything better than us, because they want to make us look like we're second-class citizens still today. You got some white folks out there and saying all white folks bad, because you got some black folks that want to be white that act like white folks. that'll be racist towards you. But all I'm saying is, all that come from our past. It just didn't, prejudice, racism, that just didn't come overnight. It just didn't come overnight. So, and this is the reality of it, right here. Them keeping the brothers down at a certain level. You can get money, you can get rich, but they don't, like even Kanye and all them boys, they don't want you to be like them, be upper echelon like them. And if it is, it's just one near, one or two near, and they think just like the white man. They safe near. They the house near. They the dudes like the Django. They the dudes like on Django when Samuel played the dude Steven. I call him Steven A. Nigga. You know, I'm sorry for saying that word so much, but it just keeps coming at me because I hear it all the time. I hear the word every day, all the time. So, but I'm gonna try to keep it clean. Y'all know what I'm saying. They had these dudes that lived in the house. They wife, they had if the slave master liked the wife, oh man, I like that chocolate drop. Yeah, what a husband is. Oh, bring them in. He's gonna be my man. He's gonna, you know how to cook. Oh, he's sending these dudes to be chefs to different schools so they can cook different cuisines. But you a slave, but you a chef. You could cook. You could own your own restaurant if you wanted to, but you can't do it because you're a slave. You only gonna cook in that big house. And that's the same mentality they have with black folks today. If you gonna be in a certain group, you got to do what they tell you to do. And when they do something to your people, you got to look the other way. You can't be no adversary. You can't be somebody who's gonna speak up and say, "Oh no, that's wrong," and we're gonna go ahead and protest it. No, you got to look the other way. So is that freedom? You're a basketball star. You're a football star. You see what happened to your boy? He went to kneeling and he got out the league. He was doing good. Done been to a Super Bowl. Played for the 49ers. He went and asked, what's the respectful way for me to protest? He asked a soldier that. The soldier told him to kneel. He ain't want to throw the fist in the air like them boys did at the Olympics. Nah, he didn't do that. He just kneeled on one knee, the national anthem. And he had other players doing it. And they blackballed him. And he had money. Money don't make you free, yo. Money don't make you free. It don't. You guys gotta stop killing each other. Because don't think history can't repeat itself. Because if you don't have enough brothers out there, you don't have enough brothers out there to have your back. If all the brothers locked up in prison or dead, what you think gonna happen, bro? If they got you spitting lyrics on mic that's just all about death and destruction, you planting seeds and don't even know it. You planting seeds in the children, and they're getting very, very, they're getting bad, man. And then I just heard a song what Diddy just made, act bad, if he look good, act bad. See? Subliminal messages. If you look good. So if you look good, all the young kids that look good, they're going to act bad, they're going to have a stank attitude, and they gonna do everything that Diddy them said in that song. That ain't building up your people. That's tearing down your people. Real talk. We got to start making music that build up our people. But as long as you up under the upper echelon umbrella and you on their team and you don't sign up with them, you ain't free to do none of that. You just free to go wreck the world, go wreck the minds of kids, go, and then when they get tired of you, and then when you get like close to being like them, they tear you down. And they put out all the dirty laundry on you, all the stuff they've been overlooking all these years. Soon as you go out there and get an AK, the same one they sold you, the same one they gave you, the same one they said okay for you to have. Soon as you go fire somebody up, light them up, you in court fighting for your life. You don't got away with it all these years, capping dudes, shooting new people, killing people, and then all of a sudden, boom, there you go. They got a big case on you. They even got some of your homeboys to snitch on you, and all this kind of junk. And normally when that happens is after you did all that dirt, you said to yourself, "Yo, man, this ain't right, man. I ain't gonna be doing this no more. I'm gonna stop." Oh no. You can't stop. That's what they're gonna say. You can't stop now. We need you to. You one of our most valuable dudes. You a most valuable player. You corrupt more people. You corrupt a lot of people for us. Now you can't change. As soon as you say, "Oh no, I'm gonna start spitting some real stuff," or "I'm gonna use this gun to protect my people, not kill them." Now you public enemy number one. Just like Chuck D was talking about back in the day, public enemy number one. Y'all young cats y'all young dudes probably don't even know about public enemy. Don't know who public enemy is. Dudes used to rap about freedom, true freedom. These dudes used to rap about equal rights. Flavor Flav, y'all, 911's a joke in your town. Get up, get down. Late 911, where's the late crime? 911's a joke. Y'all don't know about that. They just put a bunch of entertainers in front of you that's gonna get you sent to jail or hell. That's it. That's what they want for you. And we around here celebrating 4th of July like we free, like we love, it's love in America. Everybody, all the white people and black people together, while the fireworks being capped off, shot up in the air, and then the next day, y'all back at work, hating on each other again, not speaking to each other again. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, it's back to normal. America back to normal now. We'll get together for one day, spend all this money, line all these freaking racist people pockets with money from buying all these expensive fireworks and cooking all this food. We don't even do that on Juneteenth. If we're going to do it on a day, it should be Juneteenth. And then that's another subject. Yo, man, I'm at my exit. I'm here. I'll holler at y'all. It's Big C with Real Talk. Subscribe, like, share this, and leave some comments, bro. Let me know what you think. Big C with Real Talk, and I'm out. Yeah, I'm out.